And the rope drop frenzy at Hollywood Studios has begun. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name's Patrick. I'm Dad of Xander, and today I am at Hollywood Studios and we're rope dropping Rise of the Resistance, along with every other person in this park. So people are gonna go weird ways, but this is the way you wanna go. Get halfway down Hollywood Boulevard and swing a left. And head towards Indiana Jones. So they said that early entry was at 8:30 a.m. today, but they actually let us in the park at 8. So we'll see what time they actually open the queue for Rise of the Resistance. Continue past Star Tours and just keep going straight until you hit Rise of the Resistance. Right before we get to the tunnel that goes to Galaxy's Edge, they're gonna tap your magic band, make sure that you are eligible for early entry, and we're in. And at 8:07 a.m., we are walking on to Rise of the Resistance queue. So early entry at Studios is a busy experience. I'm gonna put in a couple clips here of the lines outside of the turnstiles when we got here at 7:45 this morning. And 8:15, we're in the briefing room.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Deck is in motion.
Warships launch. I am Lieutenant Beck.
First order attack fighters! Reroute! Reroute!
Evasive action!
Stand back from those doors.
Resistance sympathizers! This ship is now under the command of the First Order. You will disembark and proceed to your right for interrogation. Now get out.
Every single time I get chills.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You've chosen the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Starlight. Approach.
Wait! Why are you going up? I said down! Up is bad! Up is real bad!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. The precious resistance is about to be destroyed under the floor.
Rise of the Resistance on and off by 8:30, which is fantastic. However, the ride was not running completely as it should be. If you saw there, the AT-AT walker at the beginning was not working, and we got the B mode version of Kylo Ren, but still an amazing attraction, and 30 minutes on and off is just beautiful. Fun Galaxy's Edge fact. Did you know that this X-Wing outside of Rise of the Resistance was actually featured in an episode of The Mandalorian? Rise of the Resistance is done. I guess that means it's time to fly the Millennium Falcon. Another fun Galaxy's Edge fact, when you're here in the marketplace and you look up, these are the apartment buildings of the denizens here of Galaxy's Edge. And here we come to the greatest part. TIE fighters overhead to the greatest part of Galaxy's Edge. Ladies and gentlemen, the Millennium Falcon. It is 8:35 and we are now getting on the Millennium Falcon. It is a 10-minute wait. I'm sure it'll be less. early entry has officially begun at 8:30. So we are now knocking off both rides in Galaxy's Edge before the park opens to day guests.
Oh, this is the group I've been waiting for, yes. Come in, come in. I have an opportunity for you all that is bad, dangerous. I was going to say profitable.
You remember, we're not going to crash. It's going to be okay. Good luck out there.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados.
Engineer, we go. Repair next. I was just about to say.
Millennium Falcon is a hoot and a half. And if you didn't know, it was recently announced that when Mandalorian and Grogu hit the theaters next May 2026, there's going to be all new adventures on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run featuring Mandalorian and Grogu. So get here now while you can to see this version, and then come back to see Mando and his little friend. More Galaxy's Edge fun facts. Did you know that when you are looking at the side of the Millennium Falcon, right by the entrance to the ride, if you come under the cockpit and take a look really close, there is a tiny Millennium Falcon underneath the big Millennium Falcon. Is she not the most beautiful hunk of junk in the galaxy? We'll be back a little later in this video to explore Galaxy's Edge some more, but for now, we are still ahead of regular park guests getting in, so we're gonna go try to get on either Tower of Terror or Rock and Roller Coaster, again, with almost no wait. We'll be back to Galaxy's Edge in a little bit. 30-minute wait just after park opening is not terrible. But we did buy Lightning Lane for today, so we are skipping the line and walking right on.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't leave these people here like this.
We can't?
No. Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
So this is probably my last ride on Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith, because if you haven't heard, this ride is getting an upgrade, and they are going to be adding the Muppets and the Electric Mayhem Band to Rock and Roller Coaster soon. I can't wait for that upgrade. So, fun story for Rock and Roller Coaster. Back when I did my college program, and after when I worked here in this park at Star Tours, was when they opened that ride. And they did cast member previews before they opened it to everybody. So we would be able to go on our break, take a 15-minute break, go across the park from Star Tours to Rock and Roller Coaster, ride it twice, and then go back to work. I must have ridden that about 30 times before it ever opened to the public. And now that was my last time on Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. But that's okay, because they're bringing in the Muppets. We've been ride all morning. Now we're going to take a little break off of our feet and enjoy the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Next up, we're going to take a ride through Star Tours.
What a cute toy Ewok!
Another change coming to Hollywood Studios is the Muppet Vision Courtyard. This will all soon be gone as Disney prepares to put in a Monsters, Inc. land.
Yeah, you can, but you don't listen and get up when we tell you.
Goodbye to Pizza Rizzo, and goodbye to Muppet Vision 3D. Goodbye to fun little nods like Key is under the mat. But at least the Muppets will live on at Rock and Roller Coaster.
And enjoy the rest of your stay and come see us again sometime.
Well, what do you think? We have time to go to the bathroom before the next show? We can't, you old fool. We're bolted to the seats.
So yes, Muppet Vision 3D is going away, but we are being told that since this was the very last Muppets project that Jim Henson worked on, it will be preserved in some way, shape, or form, so hopefully it can still be enjoyed. And yet another casualty of the Monsters, Inc.'s land will be Mama Melrose will be going away as well, which is actually a fairly decent restaurant here at Hollywood Studios. Next up, a snack from Pizza Rizzo, a cookie. And let's give it a try. It's actually really good. Nice, soft, moist cookie. Nice strawberry filling and a little bit of chocolate. I like it. Got about a half hour before our next lightning lane and then our little break for the day. So we're going to go ahead and explore Galaxy's Edge just a little bit more. Fun little details. We've got a gonk droid sitting here, and if you look down on the ground, you'll be able to follow his footsteps through Galaxy's Edge. There's an A-Wing fighter here, but unfortunately not screen used. So the meet and greet with Mando and Grogu isn't really a meet and greet. You just kind of huddle around him and hope he calls you out of the crowd to come say hello to Grogu. Look at the cute little sleeping lost cat. This is one of my favorite things here in Galaxy's Edge. Don't forget to look up when you're in Galaxy's Edge. There's so much to see that's just above your sight. Another fun detail, every single trash can is marked with the same number. And if you don't know what that number is, that is the trash compactor number from A New Hope. How's it going, buddy? I need to know what you think of the outfit here, because the wife is telling me I look ridiculous, but I think I look pretty awesome. You like it? Yeah? Got some of your friends on there, right? Yeah. Yeah, I thought you'd like it. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Another Galaxy's Edge Easter egg. If you look at that ship parked on top of the Docking Bay restaurant, you'll see 3 cargo crates on there. They are number 77, 80, and 83. And those who know, as that's the years of release of the original trilogy movies. This is Dok-Ondar's Den of Antiquities. And this is where you'll pick up your holocrons, your kyber crystals, and of course, all of your legacy lightsabers. And then if you just take a look around, there is so much to see in here. Helmets, lots of helmets, weaponry, just so much cool to see in this shop. Our last lightning lane for the first half of the day is going to be here in Toy Story Land. It is not Alien Swirling Saucers, even though that ride is awesome. Toy Story Land was designed to be like Andy built an amusement park in his backyard with all of his toys. And it fits the bill perfectly. You can see all the Tinker toys. You can see Christmas lights hanging above. And if you look really carefully, you'll even see Andy's footprints in the concrete, life-size, as if we were the size of a toy. Giant box of chalk, a pencil holding up a game board, alphabet blocks scattered throughout the land. And our next lightning lane, Toy Story Mania. Here is the box that the toy came in, acting as the queue line. Not nearly as good at this as I am for Space Ranger Spin, but we're gonna have some fun. This game does a number on your arm. And I got my best score ever. Look at the barrel of monkeys, green army men, a checkers wall, and my favorite thing in Toy Story Land is the popsicle stick wall. And that is gonna wrap up the first half of the day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Very successful morning with lightning lane and rope dropping. I hope I gave you some information that helps you out or just entertains you with a day here at Hollywood Studios. Now we're gonna head back to the hotel, take a little siesta, recharge for the night, come back here for a few more lightning lanes. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more Disney videos. I am here for a week visiting the parks and doing Run Disney. And also, if you're one of my Star Wars followers, don't you worry, there's still Star Wars videos coming as well.
Several hours later.
Back at Hollywood Studios, heading to our first lightning lane of the evening. Here we are at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is in the Chinese Theater, which used to be the Great Movie Ride. A lot of people were upset that they took out the Great Movie Ride. I loved the Great Movie Ride. I couldn't get enough of it. But it was time that Mickey Mouse got his own attraction. And guys, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is fantastic. A worthy replacement of a great ride. Look at the theming, everything looks like it's in a cartoon.
Testing. Is this thing on? Can you all hear me way back in the back? Welcome aboard, folks.
Nothing can stop us now.
We're back in Toy Story Land. There's 2 more rides that we haven't done in this park today, and we're gonna knock them both off right now. First up, Aliens Swirling Saucers. That ride is way more fun than it deserves to be. I love that ride so much. But 1 more to go. Let's ride Slinky Dog Dash, the last ride to ride in the park for the day.
Here we go. You got a friend in me.
Slinky Dog, always a must-do. And so much fun at night, all lit up. And we're gonna finish the night off with Fantasmic.
It's like the
Fantastic. I don't remember so much of it being projected on the water and there being so few character actor scenes on the stage. It's been about a year and a half since I've seen it, and a year and a half ago I remember thoroughly enjoying myself. This time I was a little bored. I don't know if a year and a half ago it had probably been 3+ years since I'd seen it, so maybe that's why, but I really liked the ending, but the first half to 2/3 of it kind of bored me this trip. I don't know why. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap on Hollywood Studios. Thank you all for following along and watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember, I'm here for a week, so there'll be plenty more Disney videos coming. But my Star Wars fans, I got you covered too. I'm still posting Star Wars videos as well. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.